Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from StoryPlanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book, The Kitchen Counter Cooking School, a creation by Kathleen Flinn. The Kitchen Counter Cooking School, 2011, is a practical guide for mastering the art of home cooking. Author Kathleen Flinn empowered 9 hesitant home cooks with essential kitchen skills, teaching them to confidently handle a knife, roast chicken, and bake bread. Beyond simply recipes, they grasped the importance of valuing food and making thoughtful decisions about eating and shopping. These insights shared in the book aim to motivate all home cooks. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that best-selling author Kathleen Flinn wrote memoirs such as The Sharper Your Knife, The Less You Cry, recounting her journey as a student at Le Cordon Bleu, and Burnt Toast Makes You Sing Good, which explores food's significance in her family. She is also a regular contributor to publications like Smithsonian, USA Weekend, and Globe and Mail, and leads cooking workshops when not writing. With 9 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on StoryPlaner.net. To start, the text encourages readers to become fearless home cooks by emphasizing the benefits they will gain from such a transformation. The text discusses the importance of learning to cook rather than relying on processed and takeout food due to cost, taste, and health concerns. Chef Kathleen Flinn teaches basic cooking skills like knife techniques and seasoning to help home cooks gain confidence in the kitchen. The summarizer offers tips on transforming leftovers, understanding processed food ingredients, and making homemade bread. Key idea number 1. Outsourcing cooking to corporations results in a loss of control over our food choices. Chef Kathleen Flinn intervened to help a woman in a supermarket swap processed food for fresh ingredients, inspiring her to teach others basic cooking skills. She embarked on a mission to empower home cooks to prepare healthy meals, leading workshops for participants from diverse backgrounds who lacked confidence in cooking. The workshops aimed to transform their relationship with food, encouraging them to cook nutritious, delicious meals. Key idea number 2. Learning how to use a knife is essential for any cook. Flinn observed participants struggling with blunt knives and poor chopping techniques. She taught them the importance of selecting quality knives based on steel hardness and grip. Recommends owning a chef's knife, paring knife, and bread knife. Proper technique involves gripping the knife correctly and using a rocking motion to chop effectively. This knowledge empowered the cooks to improve their skills and gain confidence in the kitchen. Key idea number 3. Developing your palate is essential for gaining confidence in the kitchen. To gain confidence in the kitchen, it's essential to develop your palate. By holding blind tasting sessions using common ingredients like salt and tomatoes, home cooks learned to discern flavors and gained confidence in seasoning. Learning to create flavor splashes by combining ingredients that work well together helped participants flavor their dishes creatively. Tips on marinating and adding fresh flavors just before serving enhance their cooking skills. Trusting your palate and experimenting with flavors are key aspects of becoming a proficient cook. Key idea number 4. Mastering simple cooking methods can make vegetable dishes delightful. Mastering simple cooking methods can transform vegetable dishes into delights, offering affordable fiber and nutrients. Techniques like sautéing, steaming, and roasting can elevate veggies' flavors and textures. Understanding these methods can turn bland vegetables into crowd-pleasing favorites, even rivaling a succulent steak with the right seasonings. Key idea number 5. Cooks should be familiar with preparing chicken. Growing up on a farm, Flinn developed a deep connection with food by knowing the animals they ate. She emphasizes the importance of knowing where our food comes from. Flinn taught her cooking class how to work with a whole chicken as a way to establish a connection with food. The key lesson is to learn to cook a whole chicken. She shared a simple roast chicken recipe using fat, acid, and seasonings like butter, lemon juice, and herbs. Rub seasoning under the skin, stuff the cavity with ingredients, roast at 425 degrees, rest before serving. The cooked chicken can be used in multiple dishes, and even the bones can be used to make homemade chicken stock. Learning to work with a whole chicken can provide meals for days. Key idea number 6. Reduce food waste by making creative meals. Households in the United States waste 25 to 30% of purchased food, costing over $100 billion annually. To combat food waste, utilize creative meal techniques such as making desperation pizzas and hearty soups using leftover ingredients. Plan meals in advance and purchase only what is needed for a few days to reduce food waste significantly. Key idea number 7. Homemade bread is healthier and tastier than store-bought loaves. You can learn to make it at home. The key message is that homemade bread is healthier, tastier, and simpler to make with basic ingredients compared to store-bought bread filled with additives. Homemade bread only requires flour, salt, yeast, and water. By following a straightforward recipe without kneading, anyone can make delicious bread at home. Key idea number 8 encourages making homemade fast food instead of ordering takeout. The text conveys the idea of preparing quick and easy dishes at home instead of ordering takeout. It highlights simple recipes like Alfredo pasta sauce, pomodoro sauce, omelets, and baked fish to make delicious meals in a short amount of time. The key message is to opt for homemade fast food as a healthier and cost-effective alternative to takeout. Key idea number 9. The principles of the kitchen counter cooking school can help transform you into a bold and adventurous chef. Attending the kitchen counter cooking school led participants to become more confident and experimental chefs, impacting their cooking habits significantly. Key principles included changing shopping habits, focusing on unprocessed foods, reducing waste, and keeping essential ingredients on hand. Learning to cook with fewer quality ingredients and experimenting in the kitchen were highlighted as crucial steps towards transformation. In conclusion, learning how to cook is accessible to anyone, with basics like knife skills and simple recipes being key. Cooking at home allows for healthier meals and more control over ingredients. Making vinaigrette is easy with a basic formula of 3 parts oil to 1 acid. Experiment by adding different ingredients like mustard or fruits. Feedback on content is welcome. Further reading suggests growing your own food to better understand where it comes from, as explored in Animal Vegetable Miracle by Barbara Kingsolver. Kingsolver emphasizes the importance of knowing the source of our food and reconnecting with seasonal rhythms by growing our own crops. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.